Hey y'all, it's Vegan Brooke, and today we are going to make vegan pepper jack cheese. Guest starring today, we have my purpled hair sister, Molly. Let's get started, boys.
So what you'll need today for the vegan pepper jack cheese is 1.5 cups of almonds, cornstarch, gar gum, pink Himalayan salt, crushed red pepper, lemon, poblano pepper, and cheesecloth. This one is 100% natural cotton.
Alright, so the first thing we want to do before anything is to roast our poblano pepper so it's nice and ready for us at the end. We're going to wrap it up in foil, wrap her up, make her all nice, warm and toasty. We're just gonna throw her into the air fryer or your oven. That doesn't really matter. I just know this is faster. And then I'm going to put it at the highest temperature, and we're gonna start for about 15 minutes. So we're going to take our 1.5 cups of, it's actually perfect, 1.5 cups. We're going to pour it into our pressure cooker, or you can just boil them normally at home for about 10 to 20-ish minutes. We are going to pressure cook the almonds for about 5 minutes. So if y'all don't already know, today is Easter. Happy Easter. And for me, Easter is about Jesus. And one of the most important things to Jesus is that we love each other, we love our neighbors, and we even love our enemies. So I thought that was a good message to share. Let's check on our poblano.
Here she is in her glory.
We're going to lay that juicy boy down and slice her up into tiny little pieces. And I'm gonna keep the seeds because they add spice, and I'm a spice girl if y'all don't already know. I'm going to go ahead and mix in a couple spoonfuls, well maybe 1.5 spoonfuls of the crushed red peppers, and just mix that in with our poblano and just let these sit while the rest of our ingredients are being prepared. Our almonds are done boiling, and as you can see, the skins are already coming off, so they will be pretty easy to squeeze out of their little skins. So we're going to squeeze the almonds out of their skins.
Here's the last almond.
Right, we're going to add a cup of cold water to our almonds. We're going to add about a tablespoon or more of salt. It just depends. Are you a salt gal or are you a non-salt gal? You know what I'm saying? We're going to squeeze a whole lemon into here.
So we're gonna pour this mixture into the food processor or blender.
So our blender kind of stinks, but you want to get the mixture as smooth as possible.
I'm gonna pour 1.5 cups of cold water. And we're gonna add in 1.5 tablespoons of cornstarch. And we're gonna whisk this together. Add 2 tablespoons of gar gum. And we're gonna add heat, medium-high. And as it's adding heat, you're just going to whisk together. We're going to add our mixture.
We're just going to kind of stir and fold until it's all incorporated. All right, after our cheese is folded and evenly incorporated with itself, we're going to add our peppers. And we're just going to evenly distribute our peppers. All right, so we're going to take our cheesecloth. It's like, oh, what is this? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we're gonna fold her up into a square. All right, we're going to mummify a bowl. And we're going to pour all our cheese into our bowl. All right, so we're just going to smooth this top part all nice and pretty. Now, I'm just gonna fold her over.
We're going to let this cool for 30 minutes and then we're gonna refrigerator for 24 hours. So we'll see you then. So it's almost been 24 hours and we're almost ready to check on the cheese to see if it's firm and ready to put on a Beyond Burger. I'm excited for that. But before then, while we're waiting, I'm going to ask my dad a few questions. All right, guys, say hello to my dad.
Hello.
So, Dad, do you have anything to say about Easter that you want to share?
Sure. Well, you know, today Easter signifies when Jesus rose from the dead, but one thing that we don't really hear a whole lot about, what happened during those 3 hours Jesus was on the cross, and and there was kind of silence from Jesus. And during that time, the earth went dark. The Bible teaches us that the whole earth went dark for 3 hours. And we don't talk about what happened during those 3 hours. You know?
So, what happened during those 3 hours?
I believe what happened was, you know, we know that Jesus went to the cross to save us of our sins. And I believe that Jesus actually took on the punishment of our sins during that 3 hours. And the punishment the Bible teaches us is hell. And hell is described as a lot of different things, right? Like lake of fire.
Not fun.
Not fun. Gnashing of teeth. So a lot of, you know, darkness. There's a lot of descriptors of hell, which just I think the Bible is trying to teach us, or God's trying to teach us, that hell is a really, really bad thing. And Jesus took on that punishment of hell for everybody who would come to know him, right? So if you can imagine taking on, one person taking on all of human in eternity, who would be chosen of God, punishment forever. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, sounds pretty awful.
It's like you don't even like taking on the punishment of your sister. You guys do something bad and you get punished when you're a kid, and you get punished and you both got punished even though you didn't do it. That's pretty tough.
It feels unfair.
Feels unfair, but Jesus did it out of love for us.
Yes. Well, thanks for the message, Dad. Good message.
You're welcome.
So I'm going to have you try my pepper jack cheese. How are you feeling about that?
You mean the vegan pepper jack cheese?
Yeah.
Can I put it on a cracker?
Yeah, you can put on whatever you want.
I'm feeling pretty good about it.
We'll see y'all then.
We'll see.
So it turns out that we used a wrong ingredient. Instead of agar, we used agar gum. So what we wanted was a gelatin-like consistency, but instead we just kind of got a soft cheese. But I'm still gonna flip it and we're still gonna see how it turned out. Alright, as you can see, the cheese settled for the most part, but it's not settled all the way if you used agar. Alright, so now it's for the final taste test from my dad, Greg. Dad, go ahead.
Do I have to?
Yes, you do. What's the final verdict?
It's like a spicy, peppery cheese spread.
You like it?
That's pretty good.
How would you rate it?
You know, pepper jack cheese was like a 10. This would be like a 7.
I'll take it. Let's try it on some burgers. How do you feel about that, Molly?
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Alright, so we are going to build our burger. I'm going to take some mayo. This is Veganese, Hellmann's, best stuff ever. Some arugula, the good. I'm going to put my burger. Take some of this vegan cheese, the star of the show. Spread it on top of the burger. Tomatoes, avocado, vegan hot sauce. All right, let's try this bad boy. Thank y'all for watching today's video. I had a lot of fun on today's vegan cheese journey. So if you liked this video, like and subscribe, and happy Easter, y'all.